My beloved child, I know the burdens that press upon your soul, the unspoken questions that stir within you. You wonder if you are seen, if your struggles hold meaning, if tomorrow will bring peace or more hardship. Let your heart not falter, for I am the rock beneath your feet, the hand that steadies you when all else trembles. When sorrow clouds your spirit, I am your solace. When uncertainty grips your mind, I am the voice that whispers clarity. Come to me with your wounds, those hidden aches no one else perceives, and I will mend what has been broken. No force can overcome you when you cling to my truth. I hold you now and for all eternity. Rest in my presence, where perfect guidance flows like a river that never runs dry. I see the silent tears you shed in the stillness. The whispered prayers you fear have gone unheard. But hear this, my ears are always open to you, my heart forever drawn to your cry. Even in the thickest darkness, hope remains. For my voice speaks life where all seems barren. I will open doors no eye has seen, and close paths that would lead you astray. Every trial carries a lesson, each obstacle a refining fire. Let me lift the weight from your shoulders, grant you a peace this world cannot steal. You are safe in my embrace, where your true strength is found. Open your heart to me, and I will fill it with love that cannot be shaken. Release the chains of bitterness and resentment, those burdens that pull you into the shadows. I delight in revealing beauty in places others overlook, in painting hope onto the canvas of your weary soul. Whenever troubles overwhelm you, come to me. I will trade your fear for courage, your despair for unwavering faith. Do not be led by anger, for it multiplies sorrow. Let my wisdom guide you toward truth and goodness, and you will walk a path radiant with purpose. Trust me to lead you where life flourishes, where my name is glorified in every step you take. When the world fails to understand you, know that I do. I see the dreams you dare not voice, the battles you fight behind closed doors. Never will I condemn you, for my desire is to lead you into abundance, not into shame. In the depths of your struggle, I am there, as I have been for generations before you. Surrender your burdens without fear, for I am the keeper of your soul. Even when circumstances obscure your sight, my presence has never wavered. Your worth is immeasurable to me, and nothing can alter my love for you. Let this truth be your anchor in every storm. Draw near, and I will guard your heart from despair, lifting the fog of doubt from your mind. Let my presence silence the echoes of past pain and soften the weight of yesterday's trials. I long to illuminate every dark corner within you, to unveil the treasures I have placed in your spirit. Do not let the mistakes of the past chain you to regret. I offer mercy freely, and I do not recall what I have already forgiven. You are not defined by failure, but by the new life I create within you. Trust in my perfect design, for I weave all things together for a purpose beyond your sight. If you walk with me, you will see my hand shape your destiny in ways beyond imagination. My words are truth. Let them dwell within you. Wherever you go, listen, and you will recognize my voice above the clamor of fear. Do not allow exhaustion to overcome you. When burdens feel too great, rely on me, and I will flood your thoughts with the assurance that you are never forsaken. I am the foundation beneath your feet, the stronghold that no storm can uproot. The world may shift and falter, but I remain constant. Each morning my mercies are new, my provision unfailing. Bring me your joys and your sorrows alike, for I celebrate with you in triumph and stand beside you in grief. No concern is too small for my notice, no secret beyond the reach of my kindness. Come in truth, and find shelter in my endless mercy. Know this, I fight for you, and I have never lost a battle. The gifts I have placed within you were not given in vain. They align with a destiny prepared before time began. Let this knowledge embolden your spirit, strengthening you in moments of doubt. Speak with wisdom. Let your words heal rather than wound. Anger may rise, but do not be ruled by it. In moments of conflict, seek my counsel before you speak. I have given you the power to uplift, to build, to restore. When hostility surrounds you, fix your eyes on me, and I will be your refuge. Your identity is found in my design. not in the fleeting opinions of this world. Cling to my promises, and nothing will shake the peace within you. Leave regret where it belongs, in the past. I am creating something new within you, something untainted by yesterday's sorrow. Lay down your shame, for I have already cast it away. I do not hold your mistakes against you. I seek only a heart that desires my presence. Walk in the freedom I have given you, unchained from condemnation. Let gratitude rise from within, for a thankful heart opens your eyes to the wonders I pour into your life. Rejoice in what I am doing, both seen and unseen, for my work in you is not finished. Quiet your mind and listen for my whisper. In stillness, I fill your spirit with fresh hope. Do not let the noise of life drown out the peace I offer. Even in the chaos, my love remains your unshakable anchor. Hold to the certainty that I will never leave you. No matter the trials you endure, I am your refuge, your resting place. When fear grips your soul, call my name, and I will answer with power that overcomes all things. You are never alone. Each sunrise is a testament to my mercy, a promise that I am ever at work in your life. Open your eyes to the countless ways I move around you. The golden light of dawn, the kindness of a stranger, the melody of laughter. Your journey is no accident. I am guiding every step. Hand me your worries, and watch them dissolve in the radiance of my care. Let gratitude blossom within you, for every moment is woven with divine purpose. When burdens grow heavy, pause and remember, I am here, unshaken, unwavering. My strength is boundless, my love unending. Let go of the lie that you are insignificant. Within you, I have planted the seeds of greatness, waiting to bloom in my perfect time. Speak kindness, reflect my light, and walk boldly in the truth that you are deeply cherished. Hold firm when trials arise. Do not let despair take root in your heart, but stand on my words as an unshakable foundation. I neither slumber nor turn away. I watch over you with ceaseless devotion. Bring me your tears, and I will transform them into testimonies of victory. Where you feel broken, I will restore. What seems like failure, I will shape into triumph. You are never alone in your battles, for I stand beside you, ready to lead you forward. Wait in faith, for my answer is near. Look back upon the moments where I have carried you, the doors I have opened, the impossible made possible. Let these memories strengthen your hope, for I remain the same, yesterday, today, and forever. But they will arrive precisely when your heart is ready to receive them. Do not mistake my silence for absence. I am ever near, orchestrating what your eyes cannot yet perceive. When doubt rises like a storm, threatening to drown your faith, hold fast to the truth. I am your anchor, your shelter, your unwavering certainty in an ever-changing world. I see the war within you, the battle between fear and trust, between the longing for control and the call to surrender. Do not be ashamed of your struggle. Even the strongest warriors feel the weight of the fight. But know this, my beloved, you do not battle alone. My hands hold the sword, my voice commands the victory, and my presence surrounds you like an unshakable fortress. Let go of the illusion that you must carry this burden alone. I am the one who lifts, who sustains, who strengthens. The world may offer fleeting comforts, but they will never quench the deep thirst of your soul. Power, approval, possessions, none of these will grant the peace you seek. Come to me, and I will fill you with a satisfaction beyond earthly measure. When you reach for hollow things, they crumble in your grasp. But when you take hold of my promises, they become a foundation beneath your feet, steady and eternal. Why do you hesitate to trust me? Have I not proven my faithfulness? Have I not carried you through every valley, through every dark night of the soul? Look back and see how I have led you through storms you thought would consume you, through fires that should have left you in ruin. And yet, here you stand, refined, strengthened, prepared for even greater things. I have never abandoned you, and I never will. Let the chains of regret fall from your spirit. You were never meant to live in the shadow of past failures. I have called you into light, into freedom, into a life unburdened by shame. The accuser may whisper reminders of your missteps, but my voice speaks louder. You are redeemed. You are chosen. You are mine. Let this truth sink into the deepest places of your soul, healing what has been broken, restoring what has been lost. When the voices of condemnation rise against you, stand firm in the knowledge of who you are in me. I do not define you by your mistakes, but by my mercy. I do not measure your worth by your successes, but by my boundless love for you. When others misunderstand you, when they mock your faith or doubt your purpose, remember this. My approval is all that matters. I see you. I know you. I delight in you. Do not be afraid of the road ahead. I have already gone before you, clearing the way, preparing blessings beyond your imagination. Walk forward with boldness, unshaken by the uncertainties of life. The winds may howl, the storms may rage, but you are held securely in my grasp. Trust me, and you will not be moved. Rise, my beloved. Lift your eyes to the heavens and see the dawn breaking. A new day begins, filled with fresh mercies, endless possibilities, and the unfailing certainty of my presence. Go forth in joy, for I am with you always. When frustration rises, do not let it harden your heart or poison your words. Instead, take a breath and invite my peace into that moment. Harsh responses only deepen division, but a gentle answer carries the power to heal. When you feel the weight of disappointment pressing against your spirit, remember that I see every injustice, every hurt, and every tear that falls unseen by others. I am not indifferent to your pain. I am your refuge, your safe harbor in the storm. You do not have to bear the burden of resentment alone. Lay it at my feet. Let me soothe the ache, replacing it with a heart freed from the chains of anger and disillusionment. Know that nothing you have lost has escaped my sight. Every sacrifice, every silent act of love, every moment of patience, none of it is wasted. What appears as loss to you, I see as preparation for something greater. My timing does not always align with human expectations, but trust that I am never late. What I have promised, I will fulfill. Do not grow weary in doing good, for a harvest is coming. Even when it feels as if your efforts go unnoticed, I am watching. I am celebrating each step of faith, each moment you choose hope over despair, each time you resist the temptation to give up. In moments of loneliness, when it feels as though no one truly understands the depths of your struggles, know that I am near. You are not forsaken. My presence wraps around you like a comforting embrace. I know the silent battles you fight, the questions that keep you awake at night. You do not have to face them alone. Speak to me. Let my words fill the emptiness with assurance that you are deeply loved, treasured beyond measure. I formed you with intention, crafting your soul with care, breathing my spirit into your being. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. When the world whispers lies about your worth, drown them out with my truth. You are not defined by failures, by the opinions of others, or by the mistakes of yesterday. You are my creation, fearfully and wonderfully made. Walk in that identity. Do not shrink back in fear or doubt. Stand firm, knowing that I have already overcome every obstacle ahead. My power is made perfect in your weakness. Where you see limitations, I see endless potential. Where you see an ending, I see a new beginning. Trust that my plans for you are unfolding, even when you cannot yet see the full picture. Do not fear the unknown. Let faith be your compass, guiding you into uncharted territory with the confidence that I walk beside you. You were not meant to live in the shadow of fear. I have given you a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. Take hold of it. Silence the voice of doubt that tells you to settle for less than what I have destined for you. Dare to dream in my presence. Your hopes are not too big for me. Your prayers are not ignored. I delight in granting you the desires of your heart when they align with my perfect will. If you have wandered, if you have strayed from my path, do not be afraid to return. My arms remain open, ready to embrace you with the same love that has never wavered. Nothing can separate you from me, not your past, not your mistakes, not your failures. My mercy is deeper than the ocean, my grace wider than the sky. Come home to me. Let go of the shame that whispers you are unworthy. I have called you by name, and I will never disown you. My forgiveness is not given sparingly, it is abundant, overflowing, washing away every stain of guilt. Learn to rest in my presence. The world will tell you that you must always strive, always do more, always prove yourself. But I tell you, my beloved, that your worth is not in your achievements, but in your belonging to me. You do not have to earn my love. It is already yours. Lay down the burden of perfectionism. Allow yourself to breathe, to simply be. In stillness, you will find the peace your soul longs for. In surrender, you will discover strength beyond what you ever thought possible. Let gratitude be the lens through which you see your life. When you focus on what is missing, discontent will take root in your heart. But when you open your eyes to the blessings surrounding you, joy will bloom where bitterness once tried to grow. Celebrate the small victories. Notice the beauty woven into each day, the kindness of a stranger, the laughter of a friend, the warmth of the sun on your face. These moments are glimpses of my love, gentle reminders that I am always with you. The road ahead will not always be easy, but I promise, you will never walk it alone. You may stumble, but I will steady your steps. You may face storms, but I will be your shelter. No matter what comes, hold fast to hope. My light will always pierce the darkness. My love will always sustain you. Keep your heart open to the miracles unfolding around you. Keep your hands extended in kindness. Keep your faith anchored in the truth that I am for you, not against you. Let my presence be your constant, your anchor in a shifting world. Let my voice be the one you trust above all others. Let my love be the foundation upon which you build your life. I am your rock, your refuge, your everlasting Father. In me, you will find everything you need. So walk forward with courage, with faith, with expectation. The best is yet to come, that I am with you always. No moment escapes my presence. No burden is too heavy for me to bear. Even when your strength fails, I uphold you. When the weight of life presses upon your heart, remember that you do not walk alone. Lean into my embrace and let my peace flood the deepest corners of your soul. I see when exhaustion dulls your joy, when the pressures of life make you feel invisible. But you are never forgotten. You are not merely another face in the crowd. You are mine. Your existence is intentional. Your journey carefully crafted by my hands. The battles you face are not without purpose, nor are the tears you shed unseen. Every cry of your heart resonates in the heavens, and I respond, not always in the way you expect, but always in the way that is best. Do not be discouraged when answers seem delayed. Time bends under my authority, and my plans unfold with divine precision. What may feel like silence is often my careful orchestration of something far greater than you imagined. Trust that I am preparing you for blessings beyond your understanding. Keep your faith steadfast, even when doubt whispers its lies. My promises are unshakable, and my faithfulness endures from generation to generation. Let go of the need to control every outcome. I know the struggles you hide behind forced smiles, the worries that steal your sleep, the disappointments that threaten your hope. Bring them to me. Lay them at my feet, and refuse to pick them up again. You were never meant to carry them alone. Release the weight of fear and uncertainty, and watch as my peace replaces your anxieties. I am not a distant observer. I am your ever-present help. The same hands that shaped the mountains are the hands that hold you now. Do not let fear dictate your choices. Fear is a liar, a thief that robs you of the joy I freely give. It distorts reality, making the path ahead seem treacherous, when in truth, I have already cleared the way. When fear rises, silence it with faith. Remember my words, my promises, my unwavering presence. You are not at the mercy of uncertainty. You are under the covering of my divine protection. Let faith anchor you. It is not merely an idea, it is the unshakable foundation upon which your life can stand. Even when storms rage, faith keeps you steady. Do not measure my power by the size of your circumstances. Instead, measure your circumstances against the greatness of your God. When you feel small, when you feel incapable, remember that I am limitless, and in me, you lack nothing. Be mindful of the voices you allow into your heart. The world speaks loudly, offering fleeting pleasures, false security, and distorted truths. Guard your mind against deception. Let my voice be the loudest, my truth be the foundation on which you build your life. Do not conform to the shifting opinions of men, but stand firm in the eternal wisdom I provide. The approval of the world is fleeting, but my love for you is everlasting. Forgive, even when it is difficult. I know the wounds you carry, the betrayals that cut deep, the injustices that seem beyond repair. But resentment is a prison, locking you in a cycle of pain. Forgiveness is not about excusing wrongs, it is about setting your heart free. When you release those who have wronged you, you make space for my healing. I will deal with every wrong in my perfect justice. Your task is to let go and trust me. Love without hesitation. Let your words be filled with kindness. Your actions reflect the grace I have given you. The world is in desperate need of compassion, and I have called you to be a light in the darkness. Love when it is easy, but more importantly, love when it is difficult. Love when it is undeserved, for that is when it holds the most power. Love not as the world defines it, but as I have demonstrated, sacrificially, unconditionally, relentlessly. Stand firm when trials come. Do not let hardships shake your identity in me. You were created for more than mere survival. You were made to thrive. When the enemy whispers that you are not enough, remind him that I am your sufficiency. When adversity rises like a flood, remember that I am your refuge. The difficulties you face are not meant to break you. They are meant to refine you. In every struggle, I am working to strengthen your faith, deepen your character, and bring you closer to me. Do not chase after temporary fulfillment. The world will offer countless distractions, things that promise happiness but leave you empty. Do not be deceived. True joy is not found in success, wealth, or status. It is found in me. When you root yourself in my presence, you will find a joy that cannot be shaken by circumstances. It is a joy that sustains you in sorrow, a joy that defies logic, a joy that cannot be stolen. Embrace the calling I have placed on your life. You are not here by accident. Your gifts, your passions, your experiences, they are all woven together for a purpose greater than yourself. Do not shrink back in fear. Step forward in confidence, knowing that I equip those I call. I have entrusted you with a mission, a role in my kingdom that only you can fulfill. Walk boldly in that purpose, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. Rest in my presence. In a world that glorifies busyness, do not neglect the importance of stillness. Come away with me, let your soul be refreshed. It is not weakness to rest, it is wisdom. In the quiet, you will hear my voice more clearly. In the stillness, you will find renewed strength. Do not let the demands of life pull you away from the one who gives you life. Return to me daily, and let my presence be your greatest source of strength. And above all, never forget this. You are deeply, endlessly, unconditionally loved. Not because of what you do, but because of who you are, my beloved child. My love for you is not based on performance. It does not waver with your failures. It is constant, enduring, eternal. When you feel unworthy, when shame tries to cloud your identity, remember that my love is not something you have to earn. It is already yours. Hold on to this truth. Let it be the foundation of your confidence, the source of your peace, the reason you press forward, even when life feels heavy. You are seen, you are known, you are cherished beyond measure, and nothing, no mistake, no failure, no circumstance can ever separate you from my love. So walk in faith, walk in joy, walk in the unshakable assurance that I am with you, now and always, beyond the confusion, beyond the weight of trials pressing against your spirit. Do not let temporary afflictions blur the eternal truth. I am working all things together for your good. Even in moments when you question why darkness lingers, trust that my light is never far. My goodness is not diminished by hardship. It shines all the brighter through it. You may not yet perceive the redemption unfolding, but one day you will look back and see how I turned sorrow into strength, how I used brokenness to create something beautiful. Hold on to this truth with unwavering faith. Let your faith not be dictated by circumstances, but anchored in my unchanging nature. When the winds of uncertainty blow, stand firm in the knowledge that I am your refuge. Storms will pass, but my love remains. When the world's noise fills your ears with fear and doubt, withdraw into my presence, where peace surpasses all understanding. Cling to my promises more tightly than you cling to your worries. You were never meant to carry burdens alone. I am here, ready to shoulder them with you. Release them into my hands and walk forward with renewed courage. Embrace each day as a fresh canvas, where my mercy paints over the stains of yesterday. Do not allow regret to chain you to the past. I do not call you to dwell on mistakes, but to rise from them. Learn, grow, and move forward in the assurance that I have redeemed every misstep. My grace is greater than any failure, and my love does not waver with your shortcomings. So lift your head. You are not defined by what you've done, but by who I say you are. Beloved, chosen, redeemed. Walk boldly in that identity. Be mindful of your words, for they have power. Speak life, not only over yourself, but over those around you. Your voice can heal, encourage, and uplift. Choose to reflect my heart in how you speak to others. Reject the temptation to tear down, to judge, to let bitterness seep into your speech. Instead, let kindness be your language and grace your tone. Even in moments of frustration, pause and remember, your words can either build bridges or walls. Choose wisely. Do not be afraid to dream, for I am the giver of dreams. I place desires in your heart that align with my purpose. But understand this, some dreams unfold in an instant, while others require patience, preparation, and pruning. If the path seems long, do not despair. I am refining you for the fulfillment of the vision I have placed within you. Trust my timing, even when waiting feels unbearable. Delay is not abandonment. It is the space where growth happens, where character is forged, where trust is deepened. Hold on, for what I have promised will come to pass in the perfect moment. Look beyond yourself and notice the needs around you. There is joy in serving, in stepping outside of your own struggles to bring relief to another. When you extend compassion, you reflect my love in its purest form. Give without hesitation, love without condition, and you will find that your own soul is refreshed. Do not wait for grand opportunities to make a difference. Start with the small, unnoticed acts of kindness, a word of encouragement, a helping hand, a moment of genuine connection. These are the seeds that grow into lasting impact. Stay steadfast in the battles you face. The enemy seeks to weaken your resolve, to sow seeds of doubt, to drain your strength. But you are not defenseless. I have given you armor, the truth of my word, the shield of faith, the power of prayer. Use them. Stand firm, even when you feel weary. You do not fight alone. I go before you, beside you, and behind you. Victory is already written into your story. Do not retreat in fear. Stand and see the deliverance I will bring. Let gratitude be the rhythm of your days. Even when life feels heavy, search for glimpses of my goodness. It is there, in the warmth of the sun, the kindness of a friend, the peace that comes unexplainably in the middle of chaos. A grateful heart shifts perspective, opening your eyes to the blessings that sorrow tries to overshadow. Give thanks, not only for what you have received, but for what is yet to come. Thankfulness unlocks joy, and joy is a force that strengthens you for the journey ahead. Know that you are deeply loved, not for what you do, not for how well you perform, but simply because you are mine. My love is not something you earn, it is a gift freely given. Rest in it. Let it heal the wounds you hide. Let it fill the empty spaces within you. Let it remind you that no matter where life takes you, you are never alone. I am with you always. I have called you by name, and you are mine. No force in existence can snatch you from my grasp. When storms rage and doubts whisper that you are alone, remember, I am closer than your very breath. The same hands that formed the stars cradle your heart with tenderness beyond human comprehension. Let that truth sink deep into your spirit. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. Every longing, every tear, every silent plea, I hold them all, weaving them into a tapestry of redemption. Do not allow the shadows of past failures to define you. I have already washed them away. Why do you cling to what I have removed? Guilt is a thief, and regret is a prison. Yet I have unlocked the door. Step out into the freedom I have prepared for you. I am not a God who keeps score of wrongs, nor do I measure your worth by perfection. My love is steadfast, unwavering. Through every mistake, every stumble, every moment of doubt, you are mine, not because of what you have done, but because of who I am. Rest in that certainty. Let go of the bitterness that chains your heart. Anger, resentment, and unspoken wounds will only drain the joy from your soul. Release them into my hands, and I will give you peace in return. I see the injustices you have suffered, the betrayals that left you wounded. But hear me now. I am your defender. Vengeance is not yours to carry. Justice is in my hands. Trust me to set things right in ways far greater than you can imagine. Harboring resentment only shackles you to pain. Surrender it to me and walk freely into healing. Be mindful of the voices you entertain. The world speaks loudly, offering counterfeit identities and fragile hopes, but my voice is steady, a whisper of truth that never fades. Tune your ears to hear me above the noise. I do not speak in condemnation or fear. I call you in love with purpose and power. If a thought breeds despair, it is not from me. If it incites shame, discard it. I have given you a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. Hold fast to that truth. There will be moments when discouragement creeps in, when exhaustion tempts you to surrender. But press on. Your struggles are not meaningless. Even the trials you cannot yet understand are refining you, strengthening you, drawing you closer to me. Growth is often painful, but it is never in vain. The refining fire is not meant to destroy, but to purify. I am crafting something magnificent within you. Trust the process, even when you cannot see the outcome. Stay rooted in gratitude. When life feels heavy, shift your gaze. Notice the beauty woven into your days, the warmth of the sun, the kindness of a stranger, the quiet presence of love in unexpected places. These are my gifts to you, reminders that even in hardship, joy can be found. A thankful heart dismantles anxiety, making room for peace to flourish. In all things, give thanks and watch how your perspective changes. Do not fear the unknown. You do not walk into the future alone. I go before you, clearing paths you cannot yet see, preparing victories you have not yet imagined. Fear will tell you that you are unprepared, that you are inadequate, but I say, I have equipped you. You are stronger than you know, not because of your own strength, but because my power resides within you. When you feel overwhelmed, lean into me. I will steady your steps. I am the God of restoration. What was lost can be redeemed. What was broken can be rebuilt. No situation is too far gone for my touch. Trust that I am working even now, bringing beauty from the ashes. Hope again. Believe again. Walk forward with boldness, knowing that the best is yet to come. Rest now. My beloved, let my words be a balm to your soul. In my love, you are safe. In my presence, you are whole. I am with you always. Amen.